How you going everyone? Cory Baker here and welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. Today we are going to look at the Metriacanthosaurus from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdoms toy line. This guy is part of the Roarivores range of toys they've brought out. These guys make noise and they have snapping jaws. But before we get him out of his package, we're going to have a look at the package itself. Alright, as always we've got a volcano exploding at the background of the box. Go into the Fallen Kingdom theme of volcanoes. Here we have a Jurassic World logo on the top left. Bottom left we have a little picture of Owen and Blue. Here we have the title, Roarivores Metriacanthosaurus. And here we have his little action feature picture here on the bottom right. Alright, turning it around, we're going to have a look at the back very quickly. So we've got a picture of basically what the toy does. Push the button on the back, he snaps his jaws and makes a noise. And here we have a Jurassic Facts app reminder up here showing yes we'll have our QR code on one of the feet of this guy. And here we have the other Roarivores. We've reviewed the Baryonyx and the Triceratops, and we'll be reviewing the Allosaurus next. But today we're going to worry about this guy here, the Metriacanthosaurus. Alright, turning it around. Alright, without further ado, we'll get him out of the package. Alright everyone, here is the Metriacanthosaurus out of the packaging. And we have another sufferer of the no-tail disease, which is going around with the Roarivores line. But just a quick snap in, and the tail should be fixed. If I can get him. There we go, snapping in. And here he is with the tail. So this is the Metriacanthosaurus. And all around looking pretty cool. He's got the almost like an orangey brown all over his body with a little bit of a dark, almost like, I'd say it's like a greenish brownish color on top. We have movability in his arms. This arm on the right of his body is a little bit wobbly on mine. That might just be my one though. And you can move this one up and down, of course, and out as well. We can't forget about that. You can move it out as well. So some pretty good movability there. And on his back legs, you can do the same. Forwards, back, and outwards and inwards as well. Alright, this one is a little bit wobbly on this one. Alright, starting at the head, we have a nice red eye there. And here he has his lovely white teeth with the pink paint for the tongue inside. So pretty good, decent teeth on this one. Going down the body we have bumps. Little bumps all over his neck there. And then we've got the brown and the darker greenish colour on top. We do have some kind of ribs there. As I was saying in all these reviews, the sculpts for these toys are second to none, and basically what's probably the best aspect of them. So he's got these toenails there. It's funny that the toes are all facing downwards. Look a bit crazy. But something to note that all the finger claws, they've never actually been painted on any of these toys from the Roarivores range. So his arms, and there's his tail coming down here. You can see the seam where it cuts in. You have to put the tail on yourself, and like these bumpy kind of like spines or scales run down the whole body of this one, and goes all the way down to the tail there. Tail has no dark colour on top. Going and looking at the feet, here is the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom stamp for their toys, so you know that it's a Fallen Kingdom toy. Here is where the sound comes out of. You can see the little speaker inside, and here we have where the batteries go. And if you guys are wondering, it's the same batteries as the Kenner Jurassic Park toys used. It's those little silver ones that stack up. I think there's about 3 of them in there. And here we have the Jurassic Facts app QR code for the Metriacanthosaurus. Alright. Looking on the left side of the body now. The red eye again. Thing to note as well, the Metriacanthosaurus, is that he's looking to the left. Or our right. There we are. So he's looking to the left slightly. So you got the nice kind of muscular kind of rib cage there. And like we've been saying already, that the sculpts of these toys are what we really like. The paint jobs aren't perfect, but they're pretty good for what they are. But you can see this is like a little bit of a lack of paint around the button there. But we can forgive it because Mattel's done a good job so far. Before we get onto the action feature, we'll have a look at his stance. He does have a bit of a slouch, I would say. So he's almost leaning down. But you can see what he looks like if you put his feet back like that. But he looks like he's got almost like a slouch. He's like slouching. That's something I've noticed with this one. Like that. There we are. But his feet do want to go to that natural position. They kind of snap into place like that. Alright, his action feature. It's time to look at his action feature, which is the button on top of his back, and it will snap his jaws closed and a nice noise will come out. I think there's about 4 noises for each toy. And funny enough, each one kind of has like a T.rex sounding one, which is a little bit disappointing, but we'll have to see what this one sounds like. That's a kind of unique sounding one, but here is his toy. So that's all very unique noises to the Metriacanthosaurus, and along with the noises, you can always keep his jaws closed and make him look very ferocious. So I've always liked toys that you can actually use a little button, you can make their jaw snap up and down. It's always pretty cool, and I've always been a big fan of dinosaur toys that make noise as well. So this is all around is a pretty cool toy for the Fallen Kingdom toy line. So the time has come to see just how big the Metriacanthosaurus is. So we're looking at about a length of 13.5 inches long, or 35 centimeters. And from the bottom of the floor to the top of his head, about 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters. Okay, so size comparison time. Here is Alan Grant from Jurassic Park Series 1 from Kenner. As you can see, he's pretty big compared to the Metriacanthosaurus, but that's because this is in a bigger scale. What we want to look at is the Jurassic Park 3 Alan Grant, which is in the same sort of scale as the humans are going to be for this toy line. And as you can see, it's about how big the Metriacanthosaurus is. Okay, so we have an Attack Pack blue action figure, looking pretty small compared to the big predator there. Here we have another Roarivore, the Triceratops, and as you can see, they're about head to head, and they can actually have an awesome fight. And here we have the other Roarivore, carnivore, the Baryonyx. Baryonyx stands a little bit higher than he does. But last but not least, we have the Carnotaurus action figure. And as you can see, he stands very high compared to the Metriacanthosaurus. And he can give him a good old headbutt. Probably eat him. Alright, so there we have it, guys. That is the Metriacanthosaurus Roarivore action figure from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy line. I actually like him standing a little bit backwards on his feet like that. Yeah, he looks very like an old school kind of dinosaur, which is dragging his tail on the ground. But it looks pretty unique. So he's a pretty unique toy, and another fine addition to the Fallen Kingdom toy line. So there we have it, guys. What do you think of this figure? Leave it in the comments below. He's got some cool sounds. He can snap his jaws, and that, in my opinion, that's all you really want in a dinosaur toy these days. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Fallen Kingdom toy review coming up on Jurassic Collectibles real soon. Thank you very much everyone. See you later.